Hi. I want to talk about plurals and possessives. People seem to have trouble with these. I've noticed they sometimes want to put apostrophes, which belong in possessives, possessive nouns. They want to put them in plural words. Well, let's take the word boy. B-O-Y, boy. That's a singular boy. Now, if something belongs to a boy, it's B-O-Y apostrophe S, right? What if there's more than one boy? What if it's boys? Well, first of all, the plural form is just boys, B-O-Y-S. There's no apostrophe. If something belongs to both or more than one boy, the word is still boys, B-O-Y-S. And then you put an apostrophe at the end because it belongs to all the boys. Now, you don't add an extra S because the S is already there. You don't want to say boyses. Same would be true for car, C-A-R. The car's battery, C-A-R apostrophe S. But what if there's more than one car? And you have, say, 3 cars. Now it's cars, C-A-R-S. That's the plural, C-A-R-S. But if something belongs to all 3 cars, the car's batteries, now it's C-A-R-S still, you just put an apostrophe at the end. You don't want to put an apostrophe S, it already has an S, so you don't want to say carsies. That's pretty simple. Okay, what about if it's a proper name? For instance, Bill. It's Bill, B-I-L-L. If it belongs to Bill, it's Bill apostrophe S. Okay, that's simple. You probably aren't going to have 2 Bills, but you could. And if it belonged to both of them, you put the apostrophe at the end. But let's think about this. Think about a name that ends with an S, like my name, Collins. Now, is it Collins apostrophe or is it Collins apostrophe S? Now, some people, and I've seen this happen, they want to take the S off the end of my name and say Colin apostrophe S. But no, my name is Collins, and my name is going to stay Collins, no matter what. So is it Collins apostrophe, since there's already an S on the end of my name, or is it Collins apostrophe S? Collins is. People disagree. Authorities disagree. Now, the problem that I see in adding the apostrophe S, and I don't mind with Collins, what Collins is. Either one sounds fine. And it could be a first name, it could be Charles and Charles's. But what if it's more than just me? What if it's my whole family? If it's all of us, or even 2 of us, then it's not just Collins anymore. The plural is Collinses. Collins with an ES, no apostrophe, nothing belongs to us, it's just us, Collinses. Now, what if something does belong to us? What if we own something together, like some land? Now it's the Collinses' land. So, is it the Collinses' apostrophe land, or is it the Collinses' apostrophe S land? If you say apostrophe S, now you've got the name, Collinses. You've got to add apostrophe S. Now it becomes Collins's. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a last name. Could be Ulysses. If it belongs to Ulysses, it's Ulysses's if you put the S on the end. There's actually a case in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas believes that his last name, Thomas, ended in an S, should not have the S when you add the apostrophe. It should just be Thomas apostrophe. But his colleague disagreed, and in 2006 there was a case, Kansas versus Marsh, I think it was, and Justice Thomas put Kansas apostrophe statutes, but his colleague put Kansas apostrophe S, Kansas's statutes. And Kansas's doesn't sound that bad. Now, if it was Arkansas, say, Arkansas has an S at the end, you would have to put the S. You would have to put apostrophe S with Arkansas because you don't hear that S even though it's there. So if you work for somebody and that person has a certain way they want it done and they want you to say Collins's or Ulysses's, or Diotrephes, I don't know, then you do what they tell you. Otherwise, you decide what you think when it ends with an S. So, plural is just, if it's a common noun, you add an apostrophe S, like boy apostrophe S. Now, it's like child and children, of course. You're still going to have to add that apostrophe S to children because it doesn't have the S. But normally, it would be more than one boy, boys, no apostrophe. If it belongs to all of them, it's boys, apostrophe. With the names, if there's no S at the end, then you put apostrophe S. If there is, you get to choose, unless somebody who pays you or is giving you a test and tells you a certain way, then you do it their way. Bye. Can't turn it off. It's not turning off. What's going on here? Why won't it turn off?